Hello, my name is John Fears, and I'm in class B-Bus 480, Section A, and this is my response to the Josiah Wedgwood case study. The question posed to us was to describe the managers of the company along with their roles in international expansion. I'll start off with a brief description of the company. In this case, it was called Wedgwood and Bentley. It was a partnership between Josiah Wedgwood and Thomas Bentley. It was formed in 1759, and it was a company that manufactured and sold pottery products. So the list of the main managers were as follows: Josiah Wedgwood, Thomas Bentley, Thomas Wedgwood, and Sally Wedgwood. I'll start by talking about Josiah Wedgwood because he was the most important person in the company. Not only was the founder and owner, but his roles extended beyond that to be a manager, designer, marketing, and just an overall innovator for his company and also for the pottery industry. So beyond that, his role in the international expansion of his company was very important. He combined marketing techniques and the building of infrastructure. One of the big things that he did was that he would lobby aristocrats and politicians to build turnpikes in the Trent Mersey Canal in an effort to boost domestic economic upturn. And what this did was act as a precursor to future international expansion of the company. The marketing technique that he used was called inertial selling. And what this was is that he would send out samples of his products to affluent foreign customers, mainly in other European countries. And the deal was that if they liked the product, they could keep it and buy it. If they didn't like it, they could send it back free of charge. And this was very successful technique that he used, and it really expanded their international presence. And then lastly, kind of as in conjunction with that inertial selling, he would court British ambassadors along with aristocrats, nobility, and gentry in the European, Middle Eastern, and East Chinese markets. And again, this just served as a way to extend beyond their domestic base in England. So now we're going to move on to Thomas Bentley, who was also a partner in the company and a manager. He was mainly involved in the manufacturing and selling of the ornamental china. And the other things he brought to the table were commercial experience, social grace, and entrepreneurial skills. So his role in it, the international expansion of the company, was important also. He oversaw the firm's London operation, and from there he developed new markets from there. Kind of used the London store front in the retail selling space there as a launching pad because London was a very influential city for fashions and other products in the world. And then he also utilized his international mercantile and intellectual contacts throughout not only Europe, but also in the New World in the United States. And now we're going to move on to Thomas Wedgwood, who was the cousin of Josiah Wedgwood. He started off as a journeyman pottery person, and then he eventually became a partner who oversaw the production of all useful ware manufacturing. But the case study didn't really discuss any of his roles in the international expansion. And lastly, we'll talk about Sally Wedgwood, who was the wife of Josiah Wedgwood. Her main role was just assisting with experimental work, discussing commercial finances, and advising on pottery design. She had no official role within the company. The case study did say that she had a role in international expansion, but it did not really specify. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you.